Welcome to this third stage of this Tour de France. This is for the actually from Liège, but it's Liège Verviers Longwy, and that means we are going into another country. This stage with a few hillies, and then it end up with a lot of climb with 50% of finish. Probably a stage for Valverde. We had a fairly good two stages. We are not behind. We still got a chance to get the green jersey with Degenkolb, but it's not our objective. Our objective is of course to get Contador in the yellow jersey, and the faster we do it, the better it is. This way we can control the race more. This final climb on this stage is actually a hilly, and it could actually make us get the yellow jersey. John Degenkolb is our guy. We want to try to do something with, but we have to make sure that Contador Mollema, of course, is pretty protected. A guy like Degenkolb have made decent results the last few years. He started out as a sprinter, as a helper for Kittel. Not Kittel, but Greibel. But then he changed the team in 2012 for Argos. And he's a guy who can go in this kind of terrain, so we want to use his advantage for this. We're not sure we're gonna win it, but we're gonna try. But we have to do our utmost to actually get him in a position where he can get the green jersey, and we have to make sure that Cavendish are not using his guys in that dimension data team to take control of the peloton. But they probably won't, because this is a terrain not suitable for him. But here we go. We're gonna start this race, and we're gonna see what we're gonna do about Degenkolb and Mollema and Contador. And we want to try to use Subeldia as like a bait and get him out and take some of the mountain points, because this way we can actually also get a classification with Subeldia. Subeldia is probably one of the best bet for actually go on a breakaway without actually chasing him, even he's close to the yellow jersey. But this is a closed classification at this point, and that just means no one would actually been allowed to go away if you take it like what the time is. But again, it's because of the long-term strategy, and that means we just go out and take the polka dot jersey, or at least we try with Subeldia. And Subeldia, we know he's a big rider. He know how to ride in hill terrains and climbs. There was actually like in 5 or 6 years in a row, he was actually not been out of top 10 in no matter what GC he was driving in, like Grand Tours, like Vuelta and Tour de France. He was always in top 10. So we now use him to go out and try to take the mountain points and see if we could get another jersey to protect. Because this kind of terrain is suitable for him, and in the long run we can actually use him as a joker on some breakaway, and he's like a outpost to make Contador and Mollema use him as a safe position in between some attacks. But at this point we should try to go alone the best way we can, and as long as we can. But right now we just have to make sure he's not being caught by these guys behind, or at least to get the second climb, because this actually gives us advantage in the point standings already. Other guys who actually can take this jersey would probably be a guy like Mollema or Pantano, if they have a chance to actually get in the podium or stuff like that. But that's not our concern right now. Our concern is to not lose time on the favorites at this stage, and our secondary objective is to try to get so many points we can with Degenkolb, so he can get the green jersey, because that means we have two objectives. We can actually rely on other people, other teams, and that way we can actually control the race. But at this point you see Subeldia has just taken 2 mountain sprint, and he did it good, and now it's just about survive. You see, the breakaway have got a lot of time to the peloton, and it's fine, and that just means we don't have to work so hard. We put our guy Fellini in front just to try to see if we control the peloton and not set so much pace. And for now, it's actually worked, and we are gonna try to go for more polka dot jerseys points. And still, it's a windy stage, and that just means we use a lot of energy, but we don't work with Souldia. We don't need to do that. So we're doing fine. But we can just hope it's gonna end like this in the end. That we are getting the jerseys and we are save enough energy for the final climbs. And you see, this is about 100 kilometers for goal. You see the next few climbs uphill is actually not that long, but they are tough. Some of them are more than 14% in the highest place. So that means we are actually gonna take our guys in front and try to control the peloton, because we want to make sure no one's actually counter attack or just attack, or someone just try to set the pace so high so Mollema and Contador are being caught behind. But it should not be a problem. At this point, we have control of the race. At this point, And here we go, Soldier trying to get the fifth point for the polka dot jersey. And Bonnet is trying to attack him. He was actually going on free reel until this climb. But what? Should he go here? Should he take it? He took it. And Soldier just got it first. First sprint to Soldier. That's good. Just as well take the free. It's a free. And now we have to focus on a guy like Degenkolb and Contador and Mollema, of course. But right now we try to take those 12 points we're gonna get for the green jersey. But as you see, there's only 11 points here. That means we have to try to get Degenkolb to actually win this stage, or at least get some points at the final climb. They give us some points for the green jersey, and that will be suitable for Degenkolb. It would actually be much better than we expected. But as you see, the peloton is working harder now. The group ahead, Soldier is still in front. He's still going on free wheel. But we are keen on he can go a long way with this. He still got the polka dot jersey, and that means he's gonna get a moral boost for the next stage. So we're gonna see what is Degenkolb's, what he's gonna do before we actually reach that sprint. He's staying in position. He making sure no one is going to pass him. And there's Bohani, but where is Cavendish? Cavendish is not to watch around. And who set up the sprint? Bohani are ready. You see that Bohani is going ahead, uses guy ahead, and there's Sagan. And who's going to take this? Bohani is in front. Sagan just on the left side, but he lost it. He lost his wheel, and Bohani used all his strength, and Degenkolb trying to counter him. He's going past him, and what did he do? He just took this sprint. Whoa, that means he got 10 extra points, and he needs 12 to actually what he's wanted me to do. So that was a good sprint. So let's see what is going on the final part of this stage. And now this is the final 27 kilometers we're going past here. We're trying to make sure our guys are in front. Contador and Mollema, of course, and Pantano are protecting Contador. Degenkolb need to do something. It is a terrain he can do it in. He's trying to set up something. We don't know what it is. And do they actually let him go if he's gonna go? We see. Degenkolb are trying to find his best suitable place to actually go. And Soldier still in front, and Soldier still has a lot of energy. He's set up the pace on the front group. You see all the favorites are in front of this group. What are they doing? But Degenkolb waiting to see probably a stage where Verviers will attack. We have to see. Degenkolb attack. Degenkolb are attacking on this uphill section. He make it look good. He actually got it. Do a good decent 30 seconds and 20 kilometers to finish. And the last 5 kilometers are going down and 2 kilometers up. And he's going up to Soldier. Use Soldier as a bait. Soldier are doing very good. And the peloton are still behind. They are not set up the pace completely. But what can they do? We can just see. This is exciting. Soldier are working good. He's protecting Degenkolb best way he can. Mollema has been ordered as a counterattack, because if someone is attack here, at least we got one rider with us. And we see Verviers has actually attacked also in the front group, and Chavez. So we have to go ahead now with Contador. We have to make sure we are not losing ground. Mollema is just right behind him. And Degenkolb are setting up the pace right now. He's going faster. He tried to do the best he can. He's a very good rider on this kind of terrain. He can go fast. And next there will come a big downhill where you can actually put a lot of pace on and save a lot of energy. But it's gonna be tough because the peloton is riding hard. and all the favorites are in front, but 10 kilometers to finish. What can you do? We just have to see. And this downhill section is coming to now, and they actually just look at each other now, the favorites. What should he do? And it's actually Degenkolb's advantage. What can he do about this? And it's probably a time where Valverde would attack. We just have to see on this downhill section. Degenkolb's advantage. Degenkolb is probably gonna win this now. So close. And he should be able to keep it, or what? And Valverde take this, sadly. It's kind of a mistake. But second, third place, that's fine, and it's, you can say that was actually better than we expected. You get the green jersey.
He tops the standings and will receive the traditional honours. Here's the green jersey of this Tour de France, John Degenkolb.
Nice.
Let's hope for his sake that things go as well in the future, but for now, he can relish the moment. He tops the standings and will receive the traditional honours. Here's the polka dot jersey of this Tour de France. Let's hope for his...
Well, you can say we had a successful stage.